Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. Today we have a new visitor. Madison's best friend has arrived.
Hello.
Hello. We are going to go over some bear safety stuff first, and then we're going to go over making a tripod lash. And they're going to be practicing and making some teepees. We're also going to be making a shade wall. So we have a lot of cool adventures coming up today. Before I show you the video of my talk with the girls about animal safety and just being out in the outdoors and what to expect, I just want to put my little disclaimer out there that be sure to check out your area. There's a lot of opinions out there of what to do when you encounter a bear, so do your research. This is what works for me, and this is what works for my area. What I want the girls to get out of this is what to do when they see a bear or see a mountain lion or feel any threat in any way. If you'll notice, I gave them all whistles that they wear around their neck, so it's easily accessible. And so if they see something that might scare them, I want them to blow the whistle. It alerts me right away that something's wrong, and I will come to them. And I just want to make sure that when they do see an animal too, that they're not running away. It is an instinct of an animal to chase, so I want to make sure they don't see a bear and then start running towards me. I want them to slowly back up, always keep an eye contact with the animal, whether it be a mountain lion or a bear, and that's really what I want them to take away from this whole experience. So when you see a bear, what do you think you do?
I think I yell at it and wave my arms. It's like,
Make yourself
yeah,
look big. Yeah.
Make yourself
you
look...
make noise to scare it away.
Okay, and that's why everybody's wearing a whistle, right?
yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got a whistle on, so if you see a bear, I want you to blow that as loud as you can. I do have bear spray with me. You won't be too far, the land's not that big, so I'll be able to get up there. What I want you to do is stay still, though, when you see a bear, and make a lot of noise. If anything, if you see a bear, I want you to back up and keep eye contact with the bear. This is the speed I want you to go. Now, what if the bear's charging you? What do you do? What if the bear just starts to go? What do you do?
Maybe you go on the floor and do this.
Yep. You put your hands around your neck, and you could kind of play dead, so to speak. Now, there's some other ways. If a bear will see you as food, you don't play dead. So there's two different ways. So you're gonna have to figure out if he's seeing you as food, or if he's just trying to protect something. So most likely, these bears here, they're pretty big. They stand about this high, about this big. Give you kind of an idea. Maybe a little bigger than my arm span. Okay. They're silver. They're not black in color. They're cinnamon color. So keep that in mind too. That you might be thinking that you're looking for something that's black. It's actually silver. So it kind of looks like the wood. So it blends in really well. Bears like areas between the grassy land here and the tree area, because they can easily move around. They don't like so much of this area in here because they have to navigate through everything, so they don't like it as much. So most of the time when we see a bear, I am assuming, because I haven't seen one here yet, it's going to be right along here, okay? Or maybe right at the ridge or the top of the hill right up here. Okay, so just always keep aware, and if you see a bear, I want you blowing that whistle as loud as you possibly can.
And if it's charging at you, I watched a video on this guy that goes out, and he actually tamed a bear.
Yeah.
But he pretended to see what do you do? He says he waved your arms and say "oh bear" and make loud noise.
Yep.
And if the bear is charging, you curl up in a big ball and put your hands out and don't make a move.
Yeah, you don't make any moves. But if the bear's planning on eating you, you fight for your life. And that way you go for the eyes and the nose and stuff like that. Now, most likely these bears here are not going to be like this. They're not grizzly bear country. They don't really see us as food. We're not easy food for them.
So
but
if you
they want to take our subway is what they want. You know what I mean? They don't want you, they want the subway. So just keep in mind, most likely these bears, when you blow that whistle, they're going to run off.
Yeah.
But if they don't run off, that's why I want you to be aware. I don't want you throwing stuff at it. If for some reason it starts biting you and stuff, you can grab a stick, and try to defend yourself. But I don't want you throwing anything at the bear. A lot of people say throw a rock at it. Don't do that, because that can make the bear angry. Last thing you want to do is make them angry. because not only are you scared, the bear's scared as well. He's kind of like, what are you? What do you want from me? You know? And so if you just make a lot of noise, it will scare it away. So that's kind of like my bear safety stuff, you know? Obviously, when it comes to food, you'll probably be eating with all of us. So we're all going to have food when we're eating, and we'll all be around together, so it's not a big deal. It's only when you're kind of climbing up around these hills and stuff I want you to keep in mind.
So if we hear a bear, one part where we're walking, we'll just head back and go somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you'll hear a bear, but you probably see one. Yeah, you'll probably
see one and it doesn't see you, then walk away.
Yeah.
But slowly back away.
Yeah, keep your eye on that bear, though. You want to always know where that bear's at. Okay. We also have mountain lion here. There was one spotted, it was last week in this area. So mountain lion, usually you don't know the mountain lion's there, and the mountain lion surprises you. Now you guys are easy food for them because you guys are smaller, so I'm more concerned about mountain lion, but the whistle will work just the same. No running from an animal, then they like the chase. Okay, so it's again, slowly back, blow your whistle, slowly back down, make yourself look really big, stuff like that. I do recommend having like a walking stick or something, you know, if you guys see a really cool stick around that you can hold, you know, because that makes you even look even bigger as you're waving this big stick around.
I have a walking. It's like
Good.
It's like horses, like they're the prey to other animals. So if you run at them, they run back, and then it's like. But if we were predators, we would like run at them.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, when we run away, they think like they want to play tag or something.
Or
Yeah, I don't know what kind of tag a mountain lion was gonna want to play, but
they just want like the chase, and they think like it's like when someone runs, it's like, oh, they're food. They think automatically, oh, it's food. So they run, and you can't outrun a bear or a mountain lion.
Right. Yeah. There's no way.
Just don't try.
Yeah. Good job, Madison. One other thing too is, do you guys know what noise a mountain lion makes?
Yeah, it makes a bird sound.
Can you do it? Can you try it?
It's like a very high pitch.
Kind of like that. You would think a mountain lion would go rawr. It doesn't do that. It actually sounds like a
Bird.
no, it kind of sounds like a squirrel.
A groundhog. So
Like
don't go near the sound.
Don't go near the sound. Yeah, it does make sound a lot of times too. So you know, I don't expect us to run into a mountain lion today, but you never know when that day is going to come. We're only going to be here during the day. A lot of times they like to hunt in the morning and then in the afternoon. So just keep an eye out because they do go through all these little bushes and stuff. They like to hide and pounce and stuff. They're a kitty, you know, really big kitty.
Really dangerous, mean
Yeah.
kitty.
Yeah, so this is not an area that you want to keep your your earbuds in and listen to music. You know, this is where you actually need to listen to what's going on outside. So just keep that in mind.
And there's no service here right
There isn't. Okay.
now. No.
Sometimes there is. Who knows?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? Any other questions? Did I scare you enough?
No.
Not yet. I need a campfire. Then we
make
get some
any-
scary stories.
Do they make any other sounds?
The mountain lion? No, it's mostly like that.
How can you tell that a bear's like?
A bear usually is not going to be making a lot of sound. If they do, it's more of like a huff. It's like
Yeah, it's like
kind of like a dog trying to talk. You know what I mean?
if
Have you
they
ever heard a
stepped on
dog
a
trying to talk?
Or if they stepped on a stick.
Yeah, bears don't make a lot of sounds, especially when they're warning. Because if you run into a bear, it's most likely that you walked into where he was walking. But I know, just keep in mind all the sounds that are in the area. Keep your ears out.
yeah.
So, has a mountain lion been spotted in your campsite or?
Not in my campsite, but within 2 miles of here. So they're here, you know. They have a pretty broad range in which they travel. So, and it was last week they were in this area. So just, keep an eye out. I don't expect anything. I've been here a lot of times and I haven't seen anything, but I just want you aware of it.